Hello people! Whether we're talking about sedans, coupes, hatchbacks or SUVs, it's always the same story. Whenever a new car debuts, it's bigger and heavier than its predecessor. If we're lucky, the automaker adds horsepower and torque to try and partially compensate for the rampant obesity. The new BMW M5 fits the bill, provided a new report from a reputable BMW insider is accurate. A Bimmer Post forums member with a good track record of getting things right about future BMWs has shared some juicy technical specifications. Codenamed G90, the super sedan will inherit the plug-in hybrid V8 setup from the controversial XM. For this new application, engineers from Bavaria are allegedly dialing the electrified powertrain to 718 HP. The twin-turbo 4.4-liter gasoline engine is said to be good for 577 HP and 553 pound-feet, whereas the electric motor is rated at 194 HP, 207 pound-feet. As impressive as the combined output might be, one leaked piece of information has us worried. The new BMW M5 is said to weigh a colossal 5,168 pounds. Surely that can't be right. Well, it just might. The new Porsche Panamera Turbo E Hybrid has precisely the same curb weight if we're looking at the German DIN figure that considers a driver. Provided the figure is accurate, it means the new M5 is 998 pounds heavier than its predecessor, the F90. Why didn't BMW just use the V8 alone and call it a day? After all, that would have made it a lot lighter by eschewing the hybrid bits. It likely has to do with increasingly stringent emissions regulations, particularly in countries part of the European Union. An M5 powered solely by an internal combustion engine would have been too much of a gas guzzler. That said, a plug-in hybrid setup is effective when the owner regularly charges the battery, otherwise you're just carrying that extra weight for nothing, effectively increasing fuel consumption compared to an equivalent car equipped with a pure ICE setup. Predictably, the 7th generation M5 will be a huge car. The report alleges it's going to be 1.4 inches longer and 2.7 inches wider than a regular 5 Series sedan. Doing the math, expect the high-performance saloon to stretch at 200.6 inches long and 77.5 inches wide. The same BMW insider claims that 20-inch wheels will be mounted at the front axle with 285/40/20 tires, while the rear will accommodate 21-inch wheels with 295/35/21 tires. He also alleges an update slated to arrive in early 2027 will bring the panoramic vision, which is marketing jargon for a new head-up display as wide as the dashboard. The M5 sedan is apparently scheduled to enter production in July this year, followed in November by the wagon. BMW intends to produce the saloon version until February 2031. Logic tells us the world premiere is happening in the next few months, but we'll likely see only the sedan first, with the long roof model to arrive later in the year.